Back in Ellsworth High, there was definitely no one weirder than Melvin. All the kids made fun of the way he dressed, the way he acted, everything about him. Vicky was the only one who stood up for him, but even she was horrified when he dug up a dead body and tried to bring it back to life with power from a car battery. That was years ago, but Vicky still has nightmares about Melvin. Now she's back, and she knows she'll have to see Melvin again. He's just been released from the institution, and he's acting even weirder than ever. His experiments with the dead have progressed, and as soon as he can get Vicky where he wants her, he can make his most twisted dream a reality.
Okay, hi everybody. Today was day 6 of me riding my bike to work, and it sucks. Anyway, how'd you like that intro done by my good buddy Matt? Pretty good, huh? So, I'm going to review Richard Layman, Resurrection Dreams. Look, I actually have the original copy from Signet. I think it was. Was it? Let me see. Onyx? Say, oh, this is no Onyx. Anyway, this is the original. This is the leisure one. I got this one when it was first published, and I just noticed the back descriptions in the back are different. Anyway, I think this is kind of one of his books early on in his career. And it just doesn't have like the brutality of a lot of his later books, but it's still great. Well, if you heard the description already, so this geeky crazy dude Melvin is like resurrecting people, and he uses this I guess it's voodoo, some magic to resurrect them. Nothing too scientific about it. But the zombies, they're not, like Romero or the Italian. They can talk. They're kind of dumb. Pretty unkillable. They kind of they crave flesh, definitely, but not just human flesh all the time. They'll pretty much eat anything in this. But for most of the book, there's only 2 zombies, and it's not towards the end that you get a couple more, but mostly all the horror comes from Melvin Dobbs, the guy who's making the zombies. And Richard Layman really knows how to get into like the psyche of a crazy sex-starved lunatic. It just makes me, like, before I ever saw what he looked like, it made me wonder, has Layman ever done some of the stuff he writes about, or he must think about it a lot? Because he just describes stuff that the killer's thinking. That maybe it's just that it's what like a lot of guys think about towards girls. There's one part where like this girl walks into Melvin's. He runs a gas station, and she walks in and she looks at him and just quickly like stares away. And he gets really mad because he says, that's what all girls do to him. They just look at him and just dismiss him. But all guys know what that's like. Every guy knows what it's like to look at a girl and then have her look away. So he really taps into stuff like that kind of makes you kind of feel for Melvin, even though he's a total psycho and a really bad guy. You still kind of feel sorry for him when he, he's obsessed with this girl, and he kind of believes, even though he's doing all this bad stuff around her, like indirectly, that affects her, you still feel kind of bad when she's being kind of misleading him at some parts. But then the main girl, Vicky, she's a really good character too. You really feel for her also. So it's really cool how Laymon's able to make you see kind of both sides of the coin of like the bad guy and the good guy. Oh, excuse me. So it only took me a couple of days to read just because I didn't have all the time I would like to. Yeah, I mean, I could have finished it in like 2 days, but you know, it's work and stuff. But this is the second time I read it. It was even better the second time. Not as gory as his other books, but still pretty horrific in some spots. Really, I don't know, Laymon really knows how to like just do some really disturbing stuff. It's not even like as graphic as other books, but just somehow it just hits harder than so many other writers. He's so great. So see, what else can I say about Resurrection? Melvin, he's kind of funny sometimes. It's another thing you kind of like him for. I like this cover better. Again, not a lot of sex, but Melvin really thinks about it a lot. And then there are some graphic depictions, like, I don't know if it would be X-rated if it was a movie, but it'd be like a hard R for sex. Like Paul Verhoeven should direct a Richard Laymon book. Yeah, you should read some Richard Laymon. There's really no book that I can't recommend from him. So just, but Resurrection Dreams, maybe that would be, maybe not the perfect one to start with. Maybe after you've read a couple other ones and then go back to his older stuff like this. There's no like names for the chapters. There's not too many characters you have to keep track of. Yeah, just he really gets to the heart of the story and keeps. The only thing, it didn't really feel like it was leading towards like a crescendo of an ending. Usually his books do, like, you know, just going towards something, towards whatever's going to happen. This one kind of meandered a little bit, but that's not that much big of a problem. It was still really good. I had a lot of fun reading. I was disappointed when it was over. But yeah, I'm going to review all the Laymon books I have because he's such a great writer. So that's it for Resurrection Dreams. I give it 4 out of 5 testicles for a book rating. And okay, that's gone on long enough, and I'll end this now. See you later.